until Maisy looked up and she almost dropped in. Something peculiar was going on there. A daisy was sprouting right out of her hair.
And behind her was sitting in Herman's noodle.
This looks like Daisy up on her noodle. It doesn't make sense. Why it cannot be so? A noodle is no place for a daisy to grow.
Then up spoke another girl, Einstein's unpassed, the brightest young girl in the whole of the class.
It's a very odd place to be sprouting a daisy, but nevertheless one is growing on Maisy.
Hey, look it.
Hi, Butch.
Right here in this room, Daisy had Maisy. She's bursting in bloom.
This needs a teacher came rushing out quickly.
Such nonsense. Some children must be playing in foot. Which one of you children stuck that thing in her hair?
She
You
did
know that a daisy can never go there.
She did it.
He did it.
My teacher,
Said what?
I saw the thing rise right out of her head with my very own eyes. Just give it a yank if you think I tell lies.
But Miss Sneaker had heard quite enough of this talk.
Maisy, hold still. Let me get at that star.
Maisy.
Quit yanking.
It said.
You're giving her pain. I'll bet those roots go way down her brain.
The kids in the class started shouting like crazy.
Daisy head, Daisy head, Daisy head, Maisy. Children, be quiet. Big wink in your ass.
This teacher was shocked by the noise in her class.
I've taught in this room for 20 years, maybe more, but I've never seen anything like this before. I have to report it. You'll just have to come to the principal's office and tell Mr. Worm. Tell the principal, good Mr. Gregory Young was a very nice man, just as smart as they come. He knew more than anyone else in this nation about long division and multiplication. He knew all the answers, why oceans are deep, why skies are so high, and why mountains are steep. He should have the answer to this thing on Maisy.
My word, he declared. And here's what Daisy, I need some quite often go and feel but never before I had a child. Now what is the will ever make this thing grow? I have no idea, but I am going to find out. And this year, and then Daisy grow on the left, they grow between rocks, they grow also in there. It makes you right here, they can grow in a pot, but makes you the head of a girl, it does not. Daisy is there, that they grow in Alaska, also Missouri, Rhode Island, Nebraska, they grow in Japan, and in Peru. In India, France, and Idaho, too. They grow in North Boston, also in Rome. So why should they grow on this little girl doll?
Say, look it.
Said Maisy.
It's Willie. It's Droopy. How wonderful, crazy, and new will be sad. You'll be rid of that Daisy in just a few minutes. Our trouble will pass.
Declared Mr. Gum.
Take her back to class. Then the principal saw a most terrible sight. The daisy was dying, and that was all right. But the daisy was part of poor Maisy McGrew, and Maisy was starting to wilt away too. Take her.
Said Mr. Brown.
You know what I think? We're going to die. Hurry, please, Maisy. That daisy, that girl, the worst Papa in town. You take her away, and you made her lay down. You locked her outside in the room down the hall. Then I quite emptied up it that I got to call. It made me parrot at the end of that line. I need the ship quickly while there's still time.
Wonderful, Maisy's no math. That's all the class.
Then
Mr. Benson, that's the next class.
They called to the shoe store and reached Mr. McGrew. He answered the phone. He answered while holding a customer's shoe.
Yes, Mrs. Oh no, I really must go.
a doctor can see her.
Good job.
Said his patient.
I'll come along to my brother's vet and he knows there's no room. When he heard, his blood grabbed for his ears. How he heard just as soon as my Turkin disappeared. Meanwhile, poor Maisy lay down on a couch. The daisy slumped down in her sleeves in a slouch. But the window was open because it was warm, and the sweet-smelling daisy attracted a swarm of bees!
Bees, bees. The faster she ran, the faster they ran. So Maisy kept running. What else could she do?
She attempted to hide behind Officer Thatcher, who cuffed at his hat like a bumblebee catcher.
But the bees took his hat and he sat
I know. That's your say.
Okay.
And they have to Maisy back to the school. Principal Grun didn't know what to do. It's lost.
Find this nature.
Much worse than we feared. The daisy and Maisy had both disappeared. Behind him, Sergeant Mr. Good. His life has been taken into Mr. Flores, Dr. Eisenberg Hill, Dr. Eisenberg, patient Mr. Gabriel. Then through the window was Officer Thatcher, who slammed the pane shut so the bees couldn't catch her. Jumped Mason and grew to the floor in a splatter. With the daisy still there, except taller and faster.
Hi, Mrs. McGrew.
She's my patient. Don't touch her. You must stand apart. We have to have room. Said Dr. Eisenberg. I think that Mason her plan could help me get your shirt. Then the door opened wide and the mayor stepped inside. At meetings and greetings, there was none to compare. She was the best. A non-excuses trip for the hot air. I draw a sign comes out of reading that this daisy on Raven will be disconnected. The law of our fathers is simple and fast. Daisies belong and should stay with them. The rest are later will bar them down.
From the back of, From the back of the room, my voice sometimes loud, sometimes slick, of a wheeler and dealer. Here we go.
I'm Steve Young of the ages. You call me Young Shit. I represent Young. What's her name? And Heather. Others know what you are. But Maisy, you are so essential. Please let me shake your hand. Here's how I want this. Your legs are all long. Both of her mothers got off and went by. Was walking today and that's at night. Daisy and Maisy fought Friday night. To stick with me, kid, and find us a contract. The flower needs to find too. Her mother said, Daisy, don't be a fool. And the principal begged her not to leave school, but Maisy didn't stop to blink. She signed her name in think proof ink, and Daisy signed it.
Daisy had fever was gripping the nation. It had quickly become a worldwide sensation. Daisy had burgers, Daisy had drinks. Daisy had stockings, Daisy had suits. Daisy had buttons, and Daisy had bows. Daisy was famous to start her show.
Fame had knocked on Maisy's head. Now she had it all and more. Clouds of money stuck in tape, but what is money without friends? The dream had led her far astray. That was the price she had to pay. Maisy McGrew ran night and day, nowhere to go, nowhere to stay, because she was sure that everyone must have written her off in total disgust. Over and over again in her head, these are the words that poor Maisy said.